situation of Nigeria, with particular reference to the attendance of the Radiant team at the 40th Shelter Africa annual general meeting in Yaoundé, Cameroon. The meeting was held from 20th to 26th of June 2021, with the theme being 4 decades of affordable housing policy in Africa, mapping the next 40 years. Shelter Africa is a Pan-African housing finance and international body with the headquarters situated at Nairobi, Kenya. It has 44 member countries as shareholders, of which Nigeria is the second highest investor in that. I led the Radiant team to the August gathering with attending all the meetings to ensure adequate representation for the Nigerian housing sector. The focus of this briefing is to inform the general public of the far-reaching agreement we had with the Pan-African housing financial institutions to provide housing to Nigerians, as everyone deserves a house. You will recall that the association had briefed Nigerians and members of the press that the association initiated a national housing development program tagged Rural Urban Housing Initiative, RUHI 774, with the aims to develop at least 100 standard housing units in each of the 774 local government areas of the Federation, including the FCT, where feasible and viable with the requisite infrastructure. In sourcing funds for the scheme, we approached Shelter Africa. The Yaoundé meeting gave us another opportunity to engage the Pan-African Housing Financial Institution. The Shelter Africa, we are pleased to inform you, our off-takers, stakeholders, that the RUHI 774 has received another boost, as Shelter Africa has agreed to finance 12,000 housing units, of which they will finance the first phase of 6,000 housing units by August this year. It will interest our audience to know that Shelter Africa has floated a bond in Nigeria to the tune of $500 million, approximately 191 billion naira, to finance housing delivery in Nigeria. This was done because of the fluctuation in dollar. We cannot accept dollar facility. Our money before, we were doing this business. We are investing our money to do the business now, and we will continue to invest our money in the future. So government has no business in building houses. The government should rely on the private sector-driven investment to construct houses for the citizens of this country, which and affordable. Just like Radiant, we have the mandate to produce these houses, and we are producing these houses. And we believe it is a win-win situation by the government, for the government, because you give money at a single-digit interest. We return interest for you. We are all corporate bodies. We pay our taxes, and we create jobs, employment, and rejuvenate the macroeconomic indices of the economy by way of construction. So I think government has no business in doing any business to build houses. So that is one. Then the other question you said? Yeah, the project is taken up. What we did was that, if you look at what I said where feasible and viable. Feasibility and viability depends. There are some volatile areas now in the local governments, in some of our local governments. Like in Sambisa now, you cannot go if there is Sambisa local government, just for instance, to give you. And in Zamfara, we have bandits that are even refusing people to. But what we are trying to do is that we will create an enabling environment that these houses can reach all these local governments. But there are some question marks. There must be primary infrastructure around, because we cannot build in the bush. We want to avoid what has happened during the Shagari era. We want to build and make sure that we are creating a livable community, that the government will find it easy for socio-economic empowerment. So this is exactly what we are trying to do. And the project will start as long as we have 70 off-takers in each of the local government, that we have 70 off-takers, because we have distributed 50,000 forms free. You can also go to our website and click and register, and immediately you will get an acknowledgement. So based on this one, we are sure that if you have 70% of takers, with our synergy from the stakeholders who are willing to take these houses, like Nigerian Union of Local Government, all the paramilitary organizations, Nigerian Union of Teachers, we are sure of the off-takers That is why we are giving these off-takers the confidence to fill in our expression of interest form. We are willing and ready to build these houses for them. We are getting money not only from Shelter Africa. We are equally getting money from Family Homes Funds, who has strong interest, who is a government intervention agency for the construction of houses. We are also getting money from them. We have already started packaging. We have packaged over about 3,000 to 5,000 houses now from various local governments from across the nations. And they are willing to support this program and provide finance. The Family Homes Funds is a product of two shareholders, Sovereign Wealth Funds and Federal Ministry of Finance. So to tell you the viability of this project is apt. The money is there to do the project. The only thing we are looking for is the off-takers to understand it is their duty to express their interest so that they will be able to access houses of their choice.